police officer in the loosest sense of the word. State Patrol Lieutenant Eric Roeske on 93X.
It's 8:20 now, the half-assed morning show. If you got questions for Roeske, call us up now, 651-989-9393. Welcome back.
Yeah, nice to see you again, Eric.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Where you been, for God's sake?
Oh, it was just a matter of bad timing, I think. I was in a golf tournament a month ago, and then I was on vacation 2 weeks ago.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, well, how was your vacation?
Lake Cabotogama, if you're familiar with that, up
You
near
gotta be kidding
International
me.
Falls.
I know exactly where that is. My old man has a cabin on the Ash River.
Really?
Yeah.
We probably drove by, and we took a boat ride up the Ash River.
Where'd you drink?
Everywhere.
Did you go to Did you go to Ash Canam?
No, we went past it, though. I know where you're talking about.
Did you go to Rocky Ledge?
No, the place we stay at is right next to that, though.
Next to Ash Canam?
No, the Rocky Ledge.
Oh.
Idlewild Resort.
Oh my!
Idlewild.
I've caught zero fish on Cabotogama many times.
Yeah, that was kind of the story for us, too.
Honestly, no fish, huh?
Well, we did, but not too many. I'm not the most adept fisherman, so.
You run into a gal up there named Gigi?
Nah, I can't say anything about that.
How would he pick her out? Does she have like a scar or anything he'd
Peg
see?
leg?
Well, she's got a limp.
She's got a little bit of a limp. Anyhow, nice to see you back. Your summer's going well?
Yeah, it's coming to a rapid end, I guess.
Yes, it is. We were talking about the rain out there and how the people are kind of slip-sliding and banging into each other.
It's raining right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a snow day in the winter when it rains at rush hour.
Yeah.
All those bad or poor driving behavior choices catch up with people.
You're talking speed?
Speed, following too close, not paying attention, all that stuff, and then all of a sudden everybody stops. And we just had actually on my way here, there were just a slew of crashes down in the Bloomington area on 494 and 35. They're just one after the other.
When you guys get your new Tauruses?
They will be out at State Patrol Day at the fair, which is August 27th, a week from Monday.
Are they souped up?
Yeah, they are, actually. They are. I don't know the stats on them. You'd have to talk to Lieutenant Zach about that.
Oh, I'd love to talk to Lieutenant Zach, but he never gets back to me. Continue.
No, they're pretty fast. We're going to be debuting the new squads at the fair. We have a new SUV squad as well as the new police interceptor.
Explorer?
Yeah.
Nice.
Those look pretty cool. I have a friend of mine.
A Ford Explorer?
Yes.
Yeah. A friend of mine showed me some of the pictures from the new ones. They definitely look cooler than what you're driving now.
I saw he snuck in there and got some photos.
Oh, you saw him in there?
Well,
Nice.
no, I saw the photos.
Oh, yeah. What a dickhead, huh?
Let's take some phone calls. Eric, you're on 93X with Roeske P. Coltrane.
How's it going?
Hey, Eric.
I hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
yep, we got you.
All right.
Loud and clear.
How's it going? Yeah, I got a question for Roscoe.
Yeah.
All right. I got warrants out of the state of New York, and they're not extraditing me.
Yes.
And am I able to get my license in Minnesota?
Well, it depends on what the warrants are for. If it's a traffic-related thing, then they might have canceled or suspended your license because of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's felony DWI and felony aggravated unlicensed operation.
I'm not familiar with the second one. What's
Aggravated unlicensed operation?
Yeah.
What's aggravated mean?
It's continuous.
Oh,
So
okay,
do it
sure.
over and over again.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Should've
kept
picked that up.
driving, and you shouldn't have kept driving.
Yeah, there's actually a compact between 48 of the 50 states that if you have outstanding tickets or warrants, then they won't let you have a license in any of those 48 states.
Okay. Because I had a conditional up there, and they I drove when I wasn't supposed to. So.
Are you
Listen
from New
to-
York originally?
Yeah, that's where I was born.
Okay, yeah, you don't sound like it at all.
I got to go on a road trip soon. When are you going to be in New York?
Probably not anytime soon.
Oh, for
warrant.
God's sake.
Yeah. All right, dude. Be careful.
Yeah.
All right, brother. 2012.
2000
back at
plus
you.
12.
New York edition.
Get legal for us, will you?
Rebecca in St. Paul, you're on 93X.
Hi, thanks, Ross, for listening.
Who?
Roeske?
Roeske,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
welcome.
Yes.
Yes, you're welcome. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Yeah, that's
What's up?
Right.
Yeah, I was arrested in North Dakota. I got a letter from the judge at noon saying I could go on personal recognizance, but they didn't let me leave until 6 p.m. How do I get some sort of documentation that they didn't let me leave until 6 p.m.?
Well, what does it matter that they didn't let you leave until 6 p.m.?
Because I think I might have a countersuit here. I could sue them for false imprisonment, perhaps.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
False
really want to
imprisonment.
go through that trouble over 6 hours?
It was 6 hours of my life on Thanksgiving Day, and the lady over the intercom said, "My bad." So, said my bad. I think I have a lawsuit.
My bad. That's funny.
Well, okay. I don't know. I guess if I'm out of jail and everything's back to normal, I guess I'd try to let that stuff go. But
that might be a better question.
she
for
might want a
Roeske,
payday.
but What do
I was
you,
going to say,
tell her
you
anything?
should contact the guy who sponsored the traffic right before this.
You can say his name, Ryan Pasiga.
Why don't you call?
We're going to have to start sponsoring that bit, right, or the traffic right before
sure.
my segment
Yeah,
here.
come on, spend some money on this darn station.
We will.
Rebecca, why don't you contact arrestedminnesota.com.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
All right, good luck. Thanks.
Hey, Roeske, a
Interesting.
texter wants to know if the RoboCop suit comes with the Taurus, because I think that'd be pretty sweet.
We're working on that.
Have you seen RoboCop?
Yeah, I remember that. That was the first time they had Taurus squad cars, and they looked like futuristic at the time.
come
That's funny
with
that
me
he
or
re-
there will be trouble.
Yeah. Scott in St. Paul, you're on with Roeske, Pete Coltrane.
Yeah, I got a driving after revocation ticket about 5 years ago,
Okay.
and it never went through.
All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Nothing ever happened about it.
You were never punished?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. No repercussions yet.
Yep.
5
And
years.
I drive truck, and I just don't want to. I got my license back now,
Yeah.
Right.
and I don't want them to come and take it again.
Well,
Is it possible this gentleman just had his file slip through the cracks?
You got lucky?
could have got lost in the mail. You know, seriously, if you're worried about it, do you know who gave you the ticket or where it occurred?
It happened in Ramsey County as a sheriff.
Then I would contact them or the Ramsey County Court, and I would try to make sure that that's taken care of. Because
Now, if he does that, though, sorry to interrupt, Roeske.
Yeah.
If he does that, though, let's say they go, "Oh, yeah, we kind of forgot about that. We're going to give you this ticket."
Yeah,
Now,
I
does he
know.
run that risk, or will they say, to borrow the phrase from the last caller, "My bad. We
My
lost
bad,
it.
yeah.
Continue on."
Thanks for waking us
it
up.
would really be up to the prosecutor. They're the ones who would look at. I mean, they're ultimately the ones who decide what gets charged out. So they would have to take a look at it and decide what they're going to do with it.
But if he's valid now, he should be good to go, right?
Yeah, theoretically, but depending on what happened in that incident 5 years ago, they might say, "Hey, you still have to answer for this."
Right on, man. Good
All right,
luck.
yeah, I'm kidding.
Cool, thanks, man.
Roeske, if
Dang
you
it.
have a Class A license, what is the
Okay.
legal limit for my BAC in my personal vehicle?
It's the same as long as your personal vehicle is not a commercial vehicle.
It's still .08?
Yeah, it's still .08. The .04 only applies to when you're operating that commercial vehicle.
I wonder why don't they make that very clear? Because we hear this one all the time, too. Commercial drivers really get messed up.
I don't know why.
And if it's that important to have that commercial license, why would you even mess with it?
Well, that's the we say that to everybody, but
Right.
it is quite clear. But I think in some circles they have this. It's an urban myth that if you have a commercial license, you can only be an 04 in your personal vehicle, but it's not the case.
Okay.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Hey, Roeske, did you hear the story about the guy who was found drunk driving with a .6?
I had not heard that story.
What's the drunkest you know of in Minnesota?
I want to see the upper
And what team
fours.
does he play for?
I've heard of the upper fours, but I've never heard of a 6.
This kid survived.
Yeah, he was a
.6.
younger guy, too.
It's amazing. You see your normal everyday person who maybe goes out and parties with their friends on a weekend. At a .15, they're probably falling over, if not unconscious. So to get up in those 5s, 6s, it's just, I can't imagine how much you'd have to drink and how frequently to be able to tolerate that
Daily.
and still be,
Yeah.
daily.
If you throw a .4 in the back of that squad car, it's almost a guarantee later you're dealing with either feces, urine, or vomit, or all of the above.
I would think so.
Well, you know what? Some of the worst ones are the amateurs that don't drink that
1.5s
often.
to 1.6s, yeah.
The
You'll-
young people.
You'll sometimes encounter those 3s and 4s that are, almost walking and talking like a
seem
normal
damn
person.
normal. Oh,
Who do
yeah.
you? Who has to clean that up?
We usually bring it into like a cleaning service.
Oh, really?
Although if you have a plastic seat, there's a little drain in the bottom.
Duh.
You can just
Yuck.
hose it down and clean it out
You should
yourself.
make Langer do that stuff. Kyle in St. Michael, you're on 93X.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey, Kyle.
What's up?
Lawless town.
I had a discussion with one of my coworkers yesterday. He said one of his buddies got pulled over or he followed home by an off-duty police officer and got a reckless driving ticket.
Okay.
My question is, can an off-duty officer, does he have any, authority? Can he pull you over or arrest you?
Was it off duty or plain clothes?
He was off-duty. This is what the guy said.
Well, it depends on the department's policy. Typically, for troopers, we tell them if they see something illegal that happens off duty, unless it's someone's life is in danger, they should call it in and report it just like any other person. But, different agencies handle that stuff different ways.
Okay, cool.
You see what he's saying?
So you're saying it's possible that that's legit?
Yeah. I mean, if you witness something, you can report it or you can take action on it. But typically, it's going to be after the fact. Like I said, that's how we prefer our people deal with things. But different agencies will look at it differently.
So he's got a ticket now, huh?
Yep, yeah, I got one, I guess, apparently.
Does that settle your argument or
That
not?
seems real enough to me, though. If you actually get the ticket, then it's like, whoa.
So wait a minute.
What?
The guy was carrying a ticket book with him, or they just mailed one to him? Do you know?
I think he mailed it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Madam,
I've
you
heard
have
of that
suffered an
happening.
emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
Are you on RoboCopQuotes.com or what?
IMDb or something?
I know RoboCop like the back of my hand. You got a problem with that?
Wasn't that opening scene one of the most violent things you've ever seen in a movie?
It was.
God, yeah.
How many times do you think he got shot? I'm going to say, I'll go a little under what I believe. 3 million. It was insane.
Yeah, they blew his arms off, his face off.
And why isn't Peter Weller a bigger star now after that role?
I don't know.
If I had a dime.
Doesn't I believe the city of Detroit has a RoboCop statue somewhere?
Oh, my God.
Really?
Really?
To honor
We should
probably
make
the greatest police officer of all time, next to next to Cobra.
Was Cobra in Detroit?
I don't know what. I just mean the greatest police
Yeah,
officer
he
of
was
all
one of
time.
the best of all time. And of
Cobra
course,
was junk compared to
you're-
RoboCop. Absolute junk.
wait just a minute.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's a Stallone movie, and I worship Stallone, but Cobra sucked.
Cobra
Is that-
was a great movie.
Is that the one
friggin'
where he
group of-
drove that crop top?
Yes.
Yeah.
the
That's the one.
Sucked.
Oh, God.
And he always had a matchstick in his
Yeah,
mouth.
he did. He was a
How-
bad,
come
talk
on,
about
man.
the bad lines after you shoot somebody. That thing
That's
was
my favorite
full
part of all those movies is terrible puns. I
was
love terrible
awful,
puns.
Yeah.
Clarence Boddicker.
Yeah, that's it. Clarence Boddicker.
A lot of texters, Roeske, are saying that .04 is the limit in your personal vehicle if you have a Class A. So are you sure?
No,
not to
that's-
trust your...
Like I said, I don't know why that keeps coming up, but it's not the case.
But you know what? Just to be on the safe side, go ahead. Believe that. That's just
Yeah.
fine and dandy. And
it's
again,
a good, really, yeah, if you want to be safe, you shouldn't drink and drive at all, or you should only have maybe one. And
Right.
you don't have to worry about it either way.
hey, and if your personal vehicle happens to be a commercial truck, well, then, of course, it stays at .4 as well.
Right. And that could be the case if you drive like a, heavier
One-ton
duty truck or a
yeah.
1-ton truck for work.
regarding your new vehicles, a texter says, I worked at a Ford dealership back in the day and prepared all new cars for delivery. The police Taurus hauls major ass almost as fast as a Mustang.
Jeez.
Well, there's a couple different options for engines in those too, so it depends on what one you get. I know they're quick and they handle well.
Are they going to give you one of the new BA vehicles?
No, I actually got a new Squad about a month ago.
Did you? No,
I got a Chevy.
a Squad? Or I thought you were driving an unmarked at your position.
Well, yeah, it's an unmarked Squad.
Aha.
Cool. There it is. All right, Roeske, thank you.
Josh, say, Murphy, I'm a mess.
Murphy, I'm a mess.
They'll fix you. They fix everything.
As always, be safe, all right?
All right, thanks,
Here's,
guys.
Eric Roeske
Come out
from
to
the
the Fair and
Minnesota
State Patrol Day.
Oh, yeah. When
Is that the first Monday?
Yeah, first
so
Monday,
we
the
won't see you
27th.
I'll be
between
there.
now and then,
8
right?
to 4, correct.
What's
Okay.
that? Heckle the State Patrol Day?
Come
Yeah.
out, State Patrol Day.
Can I
the
get a ride
first
in the
Monday
helicopter?
of the State Fair.
Yeah, you got to get there early. We have a State Patrol calendar we're giving away too.
Ooh, wow.
I'll bring-
Any bikini shots, or what do you got on there?
We're slowly working into that. Not this year,
I
though.
highly doubt it.
I'll bring one in for you next time.
I want to see the guys in just their gun belts.
I want to
Yeah.
see Wagner and just
their
a gun belt.
hats. Right. All righty. There he is, Roeske P. Coltrane on the 93X FS Morning Show. We'll get to some